Hello students, parents, and guardians. I can only hope you're doing well during this unfortunate time. This is the first video in my experimental remote learning series for 4th grade. 4th graders, I want you to continue doing observational drawing in the way of still lifes at home. First, find 3 objects anywhere around you. It doesn't matter how big or how small they are. If you have to move the objects, make sure that you arrange them the same way every time you go back to draw them. If the objects are not yours, make sure that you ask for permission first. You want to keep practicing being considerate and responsible. Try to position yourself the same way every time you go back to draw it. Constantly changing perspectives will mess with your mind and your confidence as an artist. Observe your objects before you begin to draw them. Since you might not have a photograph this time, it'll be a little bit more challenging. Look at how big they are or small they are compared to each other. Look at how much space is in between each object, and look to see if there's any overlapping going on. We're only going to need a piece of paper and a pencil for this project. Alright, 4th grade. We're going to be working on still lifes. I have my paper, I have my pencil, and I have my pencil sharpener, just in case. First, I'm going to fold the paper so I have 4 different parts of the paper to work in, or quadrants. I'm going to fold the paper once. And then I'm going to fold it again. Now I'm going to open it up. Now, depending on how you want to draw your still life, you are either going to turn your paper this way, which is landscape, so you can draw your still life once in here, and then another time here, and another time here, and another time here. Or you can turn your paper this way, depending on how you have it set up. And again, you have 4 different practice areas. I'm going to do mine, I think, like this. Landscape. So this is going to be practice number 1, practice number 2, practice number 3, and practice number 4. Let's see, what do I want to draw? Let's see, I got an old pair of sunglasses that I never wear. Okay. Almost forgot I had those. Let's see what else I got. Some lip chap. That's 2. And then a, what's this? Rubber band ball. No thank you. Nobody wants to sit and watch me draw every single line on this rubber band ball. Maybe at a later date, but no thanks. Not right now. I'll do this water bottle. That'll be a pretty easy one. So I'm going to set up my still life. Let's see, I want to set it up. And remember, you can tell a story with your still life, or it can just be a random group of objects. Alright, I got my still life set up. Now remember, I'm drawing it from the way I see it. I want to observe first. I'm looking to see how big each object is compared to each other. I'm looking to see how much space is in between each object. And I'm looking to see if there's any overlapping going on. Like these sunglasses in the front are overlapping the water bottle in the back. And also with the lip chap, it's overlapping the water bottle in the back. So let's see. Let's draw. So I'll start with the quick sketch from the way I see it. I'm going to start with sunglasses. You'll see that with sketching, sometimes I learn to just keep going back and forth quickly, just try and get that shape. Again, like I said in the video, when you go back to sketch, you want to make sure that you are doing this in the same spot each time. I'm going to tell you from experience, constantly changing the angle you're drawing from or changing the arrangement of the objects is going to seriously mess with your mind. And you're going to start thinking that you are not a good artist when it's just a simple fact that your perspectives are inconsistent. So I'm getting these handles back here. Now, good thing this is practice for this, because I didn't take into consideration that the water bottle is much bigger. Now I'm starting to draw the water bottle, but I probably won't be able to get all of it, at least not from my perspective. See, from my perspective, the glasses are only overlapping the water bottle a little bit. If I was lower, it would be overlapping it a lot more. Alright, so there's the water bottle, quick sketch, and now finally the chopstick, which I guess if you look at it with these sport glasses and the chapstick and the water, I guess it could be telling a story, because your mouth gets dry when you run, and then you got to use the chapstick. So I guess this isn't meaningless. So there we go. Quick sketch of a still life. That was just the first practice one. You can try a different perspective in the second, third, and fourth. You can keep changing perspectives for each practice, but not for the same drawing. I hope that makes sense. So if I'm in drawing number one, every time I go back to do drawing number one, it has to be from the same perspective. Then I can change it for drawing number two, but this perspective will have to stay the same. And that's it. So I want you guys to practice drawing still lifes. You can even change the actual still life arrangement, or what you actually choose to draw in your other practice ones. But I promise that you will get better as you practice. It may not be perfect, but you will get better.
mrcobbsart.com